Happy Friday. So glad you were able to join me today. I want to give you a quick, easy, wonderful thing that you can do where you can actually sit down and start thinking about this right now, writing down names and working on what you can do. And that is to really strategize and think about who you are partnering with. You have partners in all lines of completing your business transaction. You have people that are helping you, you have people referring to you, you have people that you're referring to. There's a lot of different partners that you have during the midst of a transaction. And some of them are power partners and some of them are occasional partners. You know, in the real estate business, we have insurance agents we work with, title companies, appraisers, home inspectors, the whole gamut. And so what I want you to think about are the things that these partners can do for you and what that relationship with those partners is like. Especially right now, it is so important for you to have really good partner relationships in place, because all of us every now and then are going to have a rough day. And when you're having a rough day, or maybe you want to take a vacation, or whatever the case is where you might not be on top of your game for one day, you need to know that you have partners that can pick up that slack, that they're doing their job. You don't have to be worried about babysitting that person, and that they're doing what you need them to do and picking up that slack in the event that you just aren't on your game today. And that just happens every now and then. And having those partners in place is so important, because from the client's perspective, they want to know that they are taken care of, that you have people in place that are an extension of you, a team of you, working towards their best interest to get the job done for them in the best way possible. And I just can't explain to you how important that is, because every now and then what we really ought to be doing is putting ourselves in the shoes of a client. I really challenge you to do this. If you have friends that are agents, you know, maybe you can pretend to be a buyer for a week and have that person be the agent, and vice versa, do some role playing and just really put yourself in that situation. Or maybe you can pretend you're selling your house and have that person come over and do some role playing with you, because until you remember what it's like to be in that situation, sometimes you forget about how nerve-wracking the littlest little things might be. I mean, just knowing what's going on, what the next step in the transaction is, knowing why we have to do something, you know, when an appraisal comes in low, what are all the next steps and possibilities, and just knowing that you have those partners in place to take care of your client in the very best way possible. So I really challenge you. What I would think you should do is sit down and write down a list of all the partners that you have right now, and really think about, what does that person do for you? What does that person not do for you? And maybe you could sit down and have a conversation with them and say, you know what, I really would like it if you could do X, Y, or Z. Or you might even have a conversation that says, hey, you know what, I really want to thank you for being such a great partner. I know that I can count on you no matter what. And that will go a long way to keep that partnership there, and to make sure that your clients are taken care of all the time from a holistic approach, and that they don't ever feel like, maybe I should go look around, or, you know, is this the right thing to do? Because they know you're taking care of them, and everybody you work with is taking care of them. So I challenge you to do that this weekend. Sit down, make your list, see what you need to do, make some evaluations, and really see what you need to do for the last quarter of 2009, so we can make it strong before we start thinking about 2010 and our business plans, which is topics to come in the next coming weeks. So I hope you have a wonderful and fabulous, prosperous weekend. If you need anything, you can call me as always, 602-793-6963. Have a great day.